Hi, very good afternoon. I am really sorry from due to some unavoidable reasons the video will be ended and I am continuing to the next video. In the previous video we are in the demonstration effect. What is the demonstration effect? When the people in the less developed country replicate to the consumption pattern of the people in developed countries, their imports will increase. When we compare to the people in less developed country and developed countries, there will be a difference while consumption of the goods. So the less developed country will have to import more goods from the developed country. So in this case their export remain constant. The export there is remain constant or there may be a decline, but there is an increase in imports in causing it is one of the reason for causing disequilibrium in balance of payments, because in less developed countries unable to export the goods, maybe the export may be constant or in some other cases they may be in a less. So they import more and the exports is very less. So in the balance of payment account the debit is not is equal to credit. We can say it is also one of the reason for disequilibrium in balance of payments account. Next, natural factors. Natural calamities such as failure of rains and floods may also cause disequilibrium. Natural calamities such as failure of rains means if there is a heavy rains and there is no rains, and floods may also cause disequilibrium in the balance of payment account by adversely affecting the agriculture industrial production of a country. Because of heavy rains we have a huge loss in agriculture and industrial production. So in this case also we are unable to export, we have to do imports. So for that reason also the imports is more when compared to our exports. So we can say the disequilibrium, the balance of payments is in disequilibrium. The debit is not is equal to the credit due to the natural calamities, failure of rains and floods may causes disequilibrium, because when there is a heavy rain the agriculture products will get spoiled, we are unable to export this product. And also the industry, with agriculture product only we have to produce industrial products, with there is no agriculture products we are unable to produce industrial goods also. So for this effect also the disequilibrium occurs in balance of payments. Further, the imports is more exports, then imports is more exports, then debit is not is equal to the credit. We can say natural factors is also one of the reason for causes of disequilibrium. Next, economic factors. Disequilibrium in balance of payments of developing is caused by heavy dose of investment, because in developing countries does not able to deposit a huge investment. Developing countries have to depend on developed foreign countries. Developing countries always have to depend on the developed foreign countries for the economic development. Disequilibrium in balance of payments of developing is caused due to of heavy dose of investment. The developing country is not able to invest such huge investment. Always developing country wants to depend upon the developed country only for the economic benefit. So we can say this is also one of the cause for disequilibrium in balance of payments. In general business activities also, new sources and new capital supply, we have to take investment from foreign country only. So we have to depend for financial support for other foreign country only. So in this case also there is an inflow is more when compared to the outflow. For this reason also the balance of payments may not be equal. It shows the disequilibrium only, that is the debit balance is not is equal to the credit balance. Up to now what are the factors we see? The population growth and population growth and development programs, demonstration effect, natural factors, economic factors, these are all the factors for affecting disequilibrium in balance of payments. And next, political factors. The political instability and disturbances also can cause large capital outflow and hinder inflows of foreign capital. There is a small inflow and a large outflow. International relationship may have either a favorable or unfavorable effect of the balance of payments of a country. If we are receiving more money from foreign country, we are paying to, so we can say it is a favorable condition. But if we are receiving less and we are paying more, so we can say there is an unfavorable condition. The political instability and disturbance also causes large capital outflow. why? Because the political factors is also one of the reason for disequilibrium, because there is in political there is no stability. Instability of political may also causes large capital outflows and hinder inflows of foreign capital. If we are receiving a more money from foreign, so we can say there is a surplus. If we are then when compared to our payment we are receiving less and payment more, we can say there is a deficit. So political instability is also one of the factor for disequilibrium in balance of payment. For this reason also the debit is not is equal to the credit, we can say there is a disequilibrium in the balance of payments. Next, social factors. The social factors like changes in fashions, taste and preference of people being disequilibrium in balance of payments by influencing the imports and exports. The social factors, like what are the social factors? Changes in fashions, there is any change in the fashion. Taste and preferences, there is any change in fashion. Taste and preferences of people being disequilibrium in balance of payment by influencing the imports and exports. So based on our change preferences, taste also, the imports and exports may change. If we are very much fashion about the foreign goods, then we have to do more imports. Then the balance of payments may also not balanced. We can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. For this reason, the balance of payment account debit is not is equal to the credit. Change in taste and preferences across different parts of the world. Change in taste, there is any changes in taste, and also the changes in preferences across different parts of the world. In world there are different parts of world may influence the demand in international markets. Definitely they influence the demand of international markets. Suppose if one of the company produces very fashionable goods at low prices, then all other countries import those goods. For that reason, for that country there is a surplus, but when comparing to other countries it may be a deficit. So changes in taste and fashions and preferences also one of the reason for disequilibrium balance of payments. In this reason the debit is not is equal to credit, then we can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. Let's see here. The social factors like changes in fashions, taste and preferences of people bring disequilibrium in balance of payment by influencing imports and exports, mainly influencing the imports and exports. Change in taste and preferences, changes in the change in taste and preferences, there is any change in preferences across the different parts of world, in across there are different parts of the world may influence the demand in international, they definitely influence the demand in international market. This is also one of the reason for disequilibrium in balance of payments account. That's why the debit is not is equal to credit. A favorable change might generate a surplus. A favorable generate may change may be a surplus, while an unfavorable change would generate a deficit. Favorable may get surplus and unfavorable may get deficit. 1 minute. Sorry for disturbance. A favorable change may generate a surplus. There is any favorable for changes in taste and preferences, it may be a surplus because the exports is more when compared to the imports. And where unfavorable change would generate, there is an unfavorable change means when the imports is more when compared to the export, then we can say there is a deficit. So this is also reason for disequilibrium in balance of payment account. That's why the debit is not is equal to the credit in balance of payments account. We can say there is a disequilibrium due to changes in taste and preferences. Next, cyclical fluctuations. Based on our cyclical fluctuations also, business fluctuations resulting from different phases of trade. Trade means exchange of goods and services from one country to another country. So business fluctuations resulting from different phases of trade. Phases means there are different phases of trade, like entry of the growth, entry stage, growth stage, maturity stage and declining stage. In different phases of trade cycle may cause disequilibrium in countries' balance of payments account. Example, there is a recession in foreign countries. If there is any recession or if there is any war between two foreign countries, it may easily cause fall in exports. The country unable to export the goods, so we can say there is a disequilibrium. every country are not in a good position at the time. If there is any losses or there is any natural calamities, or the the country is, excuse me, the country is in a recession period. For that situation, the country are unable to export these goods. For that reason also, there is an disequilibrium in balance of payment. So for that the debit is not is equal to the credit. Business fluctuations resulting from different phases. Business fluctuations resulting from different phases of trade cycle may cause disequilibrium in country's balance of account. This is the reason may cause disequilibrium in countries balance of payments account. If there is a recession in a foreign countries, if there is a recession means maybe two countries between or the country's financial position is not good, and for example we are facing a pandemic situation. These are the reasons there is no exports of the particular countries. So we can say this is the one of the reason for disequilibrium in balance of payment, for debit is not is equal to the credit. Next, inflation. I'm really sorry. Inflation, an increase in income and price level owing to a rapid economic growth in developing countries. In any developed country, there is an increase in income. Income increases and price level, according to the growth also price level increases, will increase imports and reduce exports, causing deficit disequilibrium in balance of payment. An increase in income and price level, there is an increase in income also increases and prices also increase to a rapid economic growth in developing countries. When compared to a developed and developing countries, the income increases, automatically the prices of the goods also increases. Then the imports will increase and exports will reduce. An increase in income and price level, there is an increase in the income and price level owing to rapid economic growth. This is the occurrence for rapid economic growth in developing countries. Will also increase, then your income increases, so we have to increase our imports and the exports will be reduced. This is also one of the reason for causing disequilibrium in the balance of payments account. Sorry. Inflation means when there is a fluctuations in the interest rate or prices. For these fluctuations also, the exports and imports may affect. For this effect also, we can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments account. Disequilibrium means the debit is not is equal to the credit. We can say there is a disequilibrium. So inflation is also one of the reason. Next, poor marketing strategy. Superior marketing facilities of the developed country have increased their surplus. There is a superior marketing means very good marketing facilities of the developed country have increased their surplus. The poor marketing facilities of developing country has pushed them in huge deficit. In developed countries there is a surplus of marketing strategies, but while compared to the developing countries or poor countries, the marketing strategies are also very poor, so it will be pushed to deficits only. The poor marketing strategy result in disequilibrium in the balance of payment. If there is a poor marketing strategy, so we have to import the goods, there is no exports. For the imports increases, the exports automatically decreases because our marketing strategies is not good. We are producing a better product, but there is no strategy, we are not using better strategies. For this reason also, our imports will more when compared to our exports, so it will occur in disequilibrium in balance of payments. In this case also, the debit is not is equal to credit, there may be a deficit. In this case mostly occur only deficit, there is no chance for surplus because of we are using the poor marketing strategies. Superior marketing facilities of the developed country. Superior marketing facilities of the developed country have increased their surplus, they have to be increased their surplus. the poor marketing facilities of developing country, because of the poor marketing facilities of developed country have pushed them into huge deficits. We have pushed into huge deficits. The poor marketing marketing result in disequilibrium in balance of payments. There is not the balance of payments may occur deficit only, means debit is more when compared to our credit. So this is also one of the reason disequilibrium of balance of payments account. And next and last factor is globalization. Due to globalization, competition has been increased for the reasons. Competition has been increased. The developed country has increased their exports and developing country also tries to increase, but they are not up to the mark of developed country. In developing country, they receive imports and exports also, but the imports is in large quantity due to the competition. So this is also one of the reason for disequilibrium in balance of payments. These are all the factors of disequilibrium for causing the balance of payments. What are the factors? First, population growth. There is a rapid increase of population growth. Example, more in India and China, not only increasing, day by day it is rapidly increasing. So we want to meet the requirements of the people. We have to do more imports when compared to our exports. So we can say imports is increases. There is a exports remain constant or it may be decrease also. For this reason, the balance of payments in the balance of payments account may not be equal. Debit is not is equal to credit. So we can say there is a disequilibrium. Debit is not be equal to the credit. Next, developmental programs. Due to developing countries, they have the specialized manpower and they have the raw materials, skilled labor and specialized manpower. So for developing countries, we have to convert it into a developed. We want to import these labors, these power. So for this also, in this case also, the imports is more when compared to the exports. So imports is more means the debit is more when compared to the credit. It is also one of the reason there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. The debit cannot be equal to our credit. Next, demonstration effect. Demonstration means the consumption qualities of developed countries compared to the less developed countries is always low. Then for meeting his satisfactional needs, the less developed countries have to import this type of goods. In this case also, the imports is more when compared to the exports. For this also, the debit side is greater when compared to the credit. We can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. It is also one of the reason. And next, natural factors. Due to natural calamities like heavy rains and floods, there is a huge spoil of agriculture and industrial products. So in this case also, we are unable to export our goods. So for this reason also, we have to import because of spoil and damage of all these agriculture products. So we have to do imports. The exports is definitely less. In this case also, the debit is more when compared to the credit. We can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. This is also one of the reason. Next, economic factors. Economic factors means based on our economic development, we need a huge investment and capital. So we definitely depend upon the developed countries. So we have to take money from the countries. So the inflow is more when compared to the outflow. This is also one of the reason for debit is not is equal to credit. We can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. Economic factors is also one of the reason. And political factors. Instability in political factors is also one of the reason for disequilibrium in balance of payments. International relationship may have either favorable. International relationship may have either favorable or unfavorable effect on the balance of payments of a country. So we can say political factors is also one of the reason for disequilibrium in balance of payments account. Next, social factors. What are the social factors? Change in taste and preferences of the goods. When suppose for example, when one country is producing very latest trendable goods at very low prices, so for that country goods they have more exports, and when comparing to other countries, the imports, they have to more imports and compared to less exports. For this reason also, exports is not is equal to import. Debit is more when compared to the credit. So we can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. This is also one of the reason for disequilibrium in balance of payments account. And cyclical fluctuation, due to cyclical fluctuations means in trade cycle there are different type of stages, when first entry stage, growth stage, maturity stage and decline stage. Based on these stages, if any country has facing any recession, they are unable to export the goods and the imports is more when compared to the exports is less and imports is more, we can say there is a difference in exports and imports. So debit is not is equal to credit, so you can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. So cyclical fluctuations is also one of the reason for balance of payments account. Next, inflation means there is any change in interest rate or some other changes. In this case there is a change in price levels, so the developing country are unable to meet their prices, so they have to be, the prices increases, we have to be import goods from other countries based on low cost. So for this reason also the imports is more when compared to the exports, the debit is more when compared to the credit. We can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments account. And poor and marketing strategy, in superior country have very good marketing strategies when compared to the poor marketing strategies. In superior marketing they earn surplus. In poor marketing strategies we have pushed huge deficits. These are the reason for exports and imports, and there is a surplus and deficit. So we can say there is debit is not is equal to credit. In this case also there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. Balance of payment debit is not is equal to the balance of payment credit. Thus poor marketing strategy result in disequilibrium. This poor marketing strategy only result in the disequilibrium for balance of the payments account. And now globalization, due to competition of the world, there are very huge competition, so developed countries may export more different types of goods to other countries. In this case also the developing countries are facing the disequilibrium. They are importing more goods when compared to the exports. In this case also the imports is more when compared to the exports, so debit is more when compared to the credit. We can say there is a disequilibrium in balance of payments. These are the reasons for disequilibrium in the balance of payments. Up to now we completed the you complete the first unit everything: foreign trade, meaning and definition, types, documents, commercial invoice, bill of lading, airway bill. These are the documentation. I clearly explain each and everything in a very good way. If anyone not follow the video, please go through this video and watch what are the documentations required for importing and exporting of the goods. These are the documentation: bill of lading, airway bill, marine insurance policy, policy and certificate, bill of exchange, consumer invoice, customs invoice, certificate of origin, inspection of certificate, packing, everything I have explained in very clear cut way. Please, if anyone do not watch this video, please go through and watch all these videos. If you have any doubt regarding these documentations or in the introduction of the foreign trade, please let me know. I definitely clarify our doubts. And we are in second unit, that is balance of trade and balance of payments. We complete the introduction part, meaning and components. What are the components of the balance of trade and balance of payments, and concepts of disequilibrium also we completed. Now what are the causes, and tomorrow class there is a remedies for correcting balance of payments and international. Up to now we finished 2 units. If you have any doubts regarding this both the units, please let me know. I definitely clarify your guys. But I explained documentation, what are the documents important for exchange of goods from one place to another, and if there is any damage in goods, we have to claim damages by using these certificates. I explain each and everything in a clear way, and I show the pro forma invoice of some of these also.